Hey y'all. Hey. Y'all, I'm trying to get it together. I'm trying to get it together. How are y'all? Is 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 this good? How y'all doing? Happy Saturday. It's time to get into Ready to Love. Season 5, episode 11. Y'all, this is the right episode, right? Okay, cool. How are y'all doing? Happy Saturday. Hey, Whitney. Hey, Monique. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Vicky. Let's get into y'all. I really don't know what's happening. And I'm not going to lie. I'm really just like, why we got another episode? Like, just give us the reunion already. Because, like, at this point, do we really need like an episode of, meeting the women's family, the I choose you part? Like, honestly, no one should be choosing anyone. I mean, besides who? Joy and Clifton. That's it. Other than that, I mean, do we really, like, seriously, like, come on. Carmen and Donovan, we know they're not together. Okay. I mean, I don't care how much they want to make it seem like that. We know that ain't it. Okay. Dakia and Paul, I'm gonna need them to stop trying to play in our face. Okay. It's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. It's literally like the day before the season is over, and now y'all want to try to build a connection. Cool. If you say so, do so. We have to change the name of this, okay? And I think, who was it last night that said we should just change this to who got game? Okay, just let's just name it who got game. Okay, who can get people to fall in love with them? Who could get people to like them? Who could get people to keep them around? At this point, like, who got game? Because honestly, Sabrina has been playing the game to the very, 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 very end. I Y'all can say what y'all want, but I kind of like Sabrina. I mean, I know she be having her wishy-washy side or whatever the case may be, but I honestly don't feel like she was ready for love to begin with. Because, like, girl, everybody wanted you to make a decision. You could just never make a decision. It's literally the day before the is over, and you're over here talking about you can't make a decision. Like, what's happening? What's happening? The game of love. Yes, that's a good one. The game of love should be called that. This is what this should be called. Okay. But let's just get into the review. So, all the men meet up at the gentleman's lounge, y'all. This is the last gentleman's lounge. And I'm sitting here like, so are we eliminating a woman? Like, why are we still going through the elimination scene? Like, what's happening? Okay. So Tommy tells them, he's like, oh, if anyone's not taking this process serious, I'll remove you myself. Tommy, then you should remove half the cast a long time ago. Like, you should have removed Paul, Dakia. Like, these people should have been removed. Like, no one's taking it serious. You should have removed Sabrina too, because, like, homegirl just been playing the game. Okay, like, what are you talking about? Then he goes talk about something. He went to go see Tina, but Tina stood him up. So that means that, for them, that her journey here is over. Duh. She not coming back. It ain't got no choice but it to be over. Tommy just be talking sometime to hear himself talk, I think. Because I'm sitting here like, so if she decided to come back, you was going to tell her process is over or what? Because homegirl wasn't coming back regardless. I don't know what you're talking about, okay? They leaving anyway, right? I mean, I think it's a lot of people self-eliminating. And I feel like this must be overwhelming because look, who self-eliminated? Um, well, no. Eric self-eliminated. Ace self-eliminated. Tina ghosted the show. Sabrina self-eliminated. Demetrius self-eliminated. Child, I don't know. I'm just at the point where I'm like, half your cast has, self-eliminated themselves. So, like, Tommy, what you talking about? Okay. So he tells the men that he wants the women to go introduce. He wants the men to introduce them to their family. He wants the men to go introduce them to their family. Okay. So first person is Clifton. Clifton takes a Joy to meet his aunt, no, his uncle and his cousin. Now, I thought that that was weird, right? Because I'm like, if you love this girl the way you say you love this girl, you want to be with this girl the way you say you want to be with this girl, why are you taking her to meet your uncle and your cousin? I mean, out of all the family members, we couldn't get a brother, a sister, a mother, a father. We just strictly got an uncle and a cousin. I don't know if it's adding up. The math ain't mathing because I really feel like if he was serious, I mean like serious about her, the way like they talk about each other, you would think he would have brought out the big dogs, the big guns. I want y'all to meet, this the one. But no, he didn't do that. He didn't do that. And that's a little surprising to me. Even Donovan brought his mama. Okay. And you mean to tell me Cliff did not bring his mama to meet Joy? That sounds crazy to me. But who? Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? I don't know. Okay. Now, when Joy comes in, I will say that I absolutely love the way that Joy talks about Clifton. But it concerns me because even though Clifton says nice things about Joy and how he really cared for her and all this other stuff, I feel like Joy is like literally head over heels into him deep. And I personally don't trust it, okay? I just don't trust it. Something about Clifton, I keep telling y'all, has been rubbing me a little off, and I don't know what it is, okay? We talk about the fact that, he has kids, and what if he has to take on the kids full time, and she's fine with that, this, that, and the other. But then she tells us that she's going to Mexico right after this process. Like, literally, when they done, she going to Mexico. And I was like, so why you come on Ready to Love? Why did you come on Ready to Love to find someone to be committed to? Okay, find someone to be committed to, and then you were just going to run off to Mexico for 6 months? 6 whole months? I'm like, no. You said what rubs me wrong? I don't know. I don't know what it is. Jessica, if I could tell you, I really would. I just don't know what it is. And I just learned when it comes to Ready to Love to just hold on and hold on because eventually when it hits me and when it happens, then I'll be like, I knew it. I knew it. I don't want it to be what it is, but something's telling me it's something. Okay. Now, he's like a little concerned about that because, of course, he wants to be able to, hold her and things like that. But I feel like 6 months is not a long. 6 months is too long of a time for a couple who has not really been together. You know what I mean? Because like y'all just met on this show for a couple of weeks. Y'all been dating other people. Y'all have had good moments. Y'all build a little connection or whatever the case may be. But is this relationship strong enough to hold out for 6 months? Long distance, and I mean like long distance, not like I can just like hop on a plane, come see you, I could spend a weekend with you every now and then. Like she's going over there to work, so I feel like it's too long for a relationship that has like no solid ground. Now granted, people be in these long distance relationships and all types of stuff, but I feel like for a man that could be too long and he might end up doing some other stuff. I don't know, and it's just my opinion. Okay, tell as old as time, song as old as rhyme, these men be cheating, okay? And I feel like Clifton may, or may not, who knows, be out here cheating if she goes away for 6 months, okay? Because, like, why would you even come on a show like this if you know you're going to be away? Why, if that was one of your fears about building a relationship with someone and then, them going away for a long period of time, I don't know what it is. Like, why would you do this? It's kind of a slap in the face to whoever you was going to find love with. Or did you intentionally not decide to find love? Like, did you think you was going to come up here for something else and then end up falling in love? And now it's like, dang, I'm in love. Yeah, it's making room for Clifton to move to someone else. That's how I feel about it, okay? Well, look, Clifton seems like he's open to this, long distance relationship, but I honestly don't feel like it's gonna last. I really don't because they don't have enough foundation to stand on for a long term, long distance relationship. I vote May. He may or may not. You vote May? Okay. Monique, cut it out. It's too early. Okay, but I'm voting May too. I got no. I'm definitely voting May. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. Please, Lord, no. Though I'm not putting it in the universe. Okay, but some telling me give me a month or two after the reunion because I know they're gonna be booed up at the reunion, holding hands and cuddling and everything. But we saw that before. Okay, remember Aisha? Remember Dante? Remember Liz? Remember Jason? Y'all remember all of that? Y'all remember? So let's not act like we don't have a pattern of the effect of that going Ready to Love, okay? Okay. He's been to Mexico already? Okay. Jessica. 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 I love you, girl. I love you. And I know you want to follow this and follow this. I pray that my feelings in the gut, my gut feelings is not true. But something's telling me something's gonna come out. Okay, he could have went to Mexico. That don't mean nothing. Okay, just saying. Okay, so yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll hold my breath till 1 year, then give them props. Right? You got to just ride it out with these Ready to Love couples. You got to just ride it out and see what happens because it always seemed good. It always seemed great, and then somebody want to come out and tell their whole entire story. That's usually what happens. Okay. Now Donovan decides that he wants to go talk to Sabrina. Okay. So Donovan tells her that he feels like her mentioning that he was not ready to love, and the last time they met up with Tommy wasn't fair. Okay. She says that how is it that she feels like he's not ready to love when she's the one who hasn't been honest, and she's the one that hasn't been consistent, she's the one that's like going back and forth, she's the one that still can't make a decision, and it's literally 2 days before the season is over, like it's time to make a decision and you can't do that. So he's like, I really feel like she hasn't been consistent with me or Demetrius. And I was like, but let me tell you something, Sabrina has never been consistent with Donovan because he's never been her choice. Okay. She was open to the idea of entertaining Donovan because she needed to have someone else to entertain, right? She was open to the idea of actually liking Tori for that little bit of time until Tori was like, nah, 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 nah. But this is the thing. Sabrina chased Demetrius the whole freaking season. Okay. She literally let this man sit in the back of the daggone bus and say nothing to her. And the whole time she wondering why he not talking to her. She's literally been playing around with this man and he's not being consistent and not calling her and talking to her like she feels he should and putting in the emotions and stuff like she feels he should. And she has men who were doing this. I mean, Tori was like head over heels in love, okay? Ready to risk it all for her. And she wanted to chase after Demetrius. So, sis, it's fair to say that Donovan was right. It's fair to say that Donovan was right. You have not been consistent with him. You're literally begging Demetrius to like you, begging Demetrius to want you when you have men who are showing you their interest, showing you that they are picking you, or showing you that they would like to, continue this journey with you. And you've been picking Demetrius the whole time. Point an example. She took Demetrius to meet her ex by himself. Just Demetrius and her. Then she brought Donovan and Tori together to meet the ex. If that don't speak volumes, I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, right then it's clear as day that she has always been consistent with Demetrius. That has always been her number one pick, even from when she went to nibble on the man's ear and they didn't even have a real connection. She didn't even know if the man was really feeling her like that. So I don't know how that's going to work. And then it makes me question, how did Demetrius end up staying here this long? Because what other connections did Demetrius really have besides that little connection that he had with Tina for like 2 days? What other connections did he have? He didn't really have none. There was really nothing for him. So how did he like just smooth on by? All the women kept saying, Demetrius is laid back. Demetrius is not doing nothing. Demetrius did nothing this whole season. And somehow, some way, this man is at the end. That sounds weird to me. I'm just saying. How did this work? Is the goal to not to build connections? Like, how does this work? How do you have really no connections whatsoever, and yet and still Demetrius is still here? Because he had, other than that little connection that he had with Tina, I'm trying to really think about the women that got eliminated and stuff like that. Who did he have a connection with? Nobody. Nobody who had a connection with Demetrius. Nobody. Okay, except for Sabrina. So that brings me back to another point. Do we really feel like Sabrina has that much power? The same way that she told Donovan that if he didn't choose if she didn't, that it could be her, it could be him going home, as if she had the power to, sway the votes. If you think about it, Hmm. Hmm. Sabrina was to saving him. So does she has that much power to save him? I don't know. I don't even know. See, something going on with Sabrina. I can't figure it out. Can't figure it out, but I kind of like it and I kind of don't. Can't answer it for you. Don't know. Okay. Sabrina is in her over there talking about something. He just sounds like a bitter baby. Okay. Like I don't understand why he mad at me. Why is he mad? Why he mad at me? Like I never thought that men's egos was so fragile. Like because I have different connections with other men, they all want to be in their feelings. I don't think that's what it is, Sabrina. It's that you have different connections with other men, but you're favoring one. See, there's a difference between having connections with multiple people and giving out multiple time and multiple space and giving them the side, the those relationships the chance to grow. I feel like she limited those relationships with Tori. She limited that relationship with Donovan because she been done with Tori. She was done with Tori before she even took Tori to meet the ex. So then still, I wonder why was she taking him to meet the ex when she was the same one at the deliberation talking about some. Oh, he seemed to have recovered real fine because he was just kissing Precious to get me jealous. So like, why was you holding on to him? Why do you not let him go then? See, she's playing the game because she want to keep the numbers. I see it, I know it, and y'all do too. Okay? Laverne might have been onto something and we didn't listen. B, you better tell it. Okay? You better tell it. See, I'm sitting here, I'm thinking about this thing full circle. If you look and think about this thing full circle, it's given Sabrina got more power than we seem to think. And the homegirl is smart about the way she played this game. Because at the end, she still didn't want love with any of these people, but yet still, she made it to the end, huh? That's interesting. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. She's in a confession talking about some. Phil was right. Donovan's an a-hole. I said, Sabrina, relax. Sabrina, relax. Okay, did you really want Donovan anyway? Absolutely not. So let's not go through this. Let's not go through this. Paul is taking the key, talking to the kid because he wants to, clear up a few things. He got some things that he want to clear up with the kid because the last time Carmen was out there saying that Paul was saying that the kid don't do it for him. Okay, so he want to make sure that they understand what's happening. Okay, you say I was defending Laverne and y'all was bashing me on Twitter. It wasn't y'all. It wasn't y'all. I wasn't there. It wasn't me. It probably was them. It was them. Okay. So he sits down with the kid. He's telling the kid, like, look, let me tell you, this is not what happened. Okay. We was talking and she asked me what type of woman do it for me. And I said, someone who walks into the room and light a fire up under me and all this other stuff. And then she asked me, does the kid do that for you? And I told him I told her to mind his business. That's what I told her. I told her to mind her business. And then she was like, got upset or whatever the case. So he was like, I never said that, blah, 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 blah. And I feel like the kid was like, I feel like I don't believe none she say regardless because ever since Eric went home, she been feeling some type of way towards me. Now I'm sitting here trying to think about this. Let me think about this for like a quick second, y'all. Let's think about this. Do y'all feel like Carmen is out to get the kid? Do y'all feel like it's a the kid versus Carmen situation? Do y'all feel like she's upset because of Eric? I don't know. I know Carmen for sure just wants to get to the end. I don't know if it necessarily have anything to do with Eric because now she got Donovan. But you think she is? Y'all think it's the comments that she was making about like how she tried to attack her body because she said like, oh, Paul said you didn't do it for him. And I'm trying to figure out, see, something about that statement still, something about, you know what? Carmen has been in beef with the kid. Let me tell you, Carmen had a video on Instagram, one of her lives, and she was like, I happened to click on it. God knows somebody shared it to me, and I clicked on it. I should have clicked on it anyway. But she was like, somebody said something, and I'm like, the kid, is that you? The kid, is that you? Okay, because you got one friend and one follower, and all of a sudden you in my comments. I said, "Ooh, she's shady, child. I can't wait for the reunion." I cannot wait for the reunion because I really want to understand where the beef came from. Okay, was the beef really about Eric? Because if it was, then I guess this would make sense. But if you put this in like real life context, what Eric did was effed up. Okay, he didn't have malintent on what he did, but at the end of the day, he still tried to tell everybody that he didn't do something that he did. And he tried to throw dirt on her name. And he actually did it. So she wasn't lying. So whose fault is that? Y'all tell me. Y'all tell me. This was before Eric. What happened before Eric though? When she came into, I'm trying to think. These heifers just don't like each other, Eric or no Eric. Carmen isn't jealous of anyone. Her actions aren't jealousy or envy. She likes power and being desired. Okay. Carmen's been hating on the kid. Y'all think she hating? I think it started about Eric. Now they just can't stand each other. Carmen been at the kid. Well, y'all telling me she been at the kid, but I want to know what made y'all think she been at the kid. What happened before? If this wasn't about Eric, what happened? That she been at her though. She been coming at her neck. She been coming at her sideways. I think Carmen's a little threatened by the kid. The guys was flirting with the kid with her without her having to be extra like Carmen does. Oh, so that's probably why she was saying that she didn't do it for him. Paul said you didn't do it for me, and that's how we got into this whole natural. If you can't flaunt it because you ain't got it. Okay. Oh well, natural versus purchased. Okay. I feel like hey, they was going back and forth. Both jabs seemed appropriate for the moment. Okay, both jabs seems appropriate for the moment. So Paul decides that he wants to ask the kid if she wants to meet his family. He knows that this is, them just starting to build this relationship, but he still wants to invite her to meet the family. And I was like, no, 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 Paul, no. This is no. Like you just talked to this girl 2 times. Like, no, like no, why are we doing this? Why are we forcing this? Why are we trying this? It's not gonna work. Because if it was gonna work, if it was gonna work, it would have been worked already. Y'all have literally been around each other numerous of times. And not one time have y'all decided that y'all was gonna try to connect. It wasn't until the kid realized that Clifton wasn't gonna pick her. And I don't know how she didn't realize that from the beginning, okay? That she now wants to go over to the pole. Yeah, old post office PO office made it to the end. Definitely, Carmen had more connections than Dakia. They had to do that if they wanted to stay in the game. But my question is, right? Are we looking for love or are we playing a game? Because if we're playing a game, then I get it. Got it. Bang, 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 bang. Easy, right? But if we're really looking for love, and at the end of this show, y'all, is to find someone who you think is ready to love and commit to being in a relationship, not commit to getting to know each other, not commit to being besties, not commit to being friends for life. Okay, the ending of this is supposed to be you winning love. So what are we doing? Because we're not winning love, you're not winning money, so why are we fighting to get to the end? For what? I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Because Paul could have basically bowed out. I really don't have no real connections. Although I do like the Kia, I do not think that we will be in a committed relationship at the end of the show. And if they go up here on the next episode and try to act like they're going to be in a committed relationship, child, shoot me twice. Because this is crazy. He stood under the radar. Absolutely. He slid right under the radar because y'all, we've been telling Paul he had to go for a long time, but after a while, Paul kind of grew on me. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. He kind of grew on me a little bit, just a little bit. Okay, not this much. Okay, now, so Donovan takes Carmen to meet his mother. Y'all, Carmen came in there. She had the hair in the ponytail. Y'all know how y'all mother be like, take the hair out your face. I can see your full face. You look so beautiful. Pull your hair back. Okay. She had her hair pulled back. She had on her Easter church outfit. Okay. Where it was cute, but it wasn't too much, but it was a cute little Easter outfit. Okay. Like she was about to go to church or whatever. She came in there with the flowers for the mother, the flowers for Donovan. I said, ooh, that girl knows she putting on the show. She came in there like, I'm gonna meet your mama today. Huh? Okay. So yeah, so she came out there all, church stuff. She came out with the flowers and everything. She was ready, y'all. She was ready. Now, Donovan, y'all, I don't know what it is about this episode, but Donovan is really cute. Okay. I was looking at him this whole episode like he is a cutie. Like he's a handsome guy. Like you can't take that away from him. Episode, something about him was just standing out to me, child. I don't know what it was, but it was nice and I appreciated the view. Okay. He nosy. He nosy. That's what he is. He walking back and forth because he be nosy. That's what he doing. Okay, so some you talking about something you appreciate the view. Donovan looks like genuine. Like genuine. You think so? Ain't nobody say nothing to you. I'm so glad Carmen wore her regular contacts to meet Donovan. And she had the regular contacts. Carmen, okay, she said if I'm gonna meet the mother, I'm gonna meet the mother, right? Okay. Donovan mother, y'all, is a whole trip. And I love Donovan mom. Okay. She was just like so happy to meet her. And she was so warm and they was just talking. But I really liked the question that she asked her. She said, what kind of morals do you display that you teach your children? Okay. And so when she was just telling them, this is the little part about the superficial in her that kind of comes out because she's like, I just keep reminding them that everything that they have and this, that, and the other, I had to work hard for and blah, 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 blah. So she's basically saying that she's trying to keep them humble. Okay. But I think that when a person asks you that, you should be teaching them, I'm teaching them how to be good human beings. Okay. How to be honest, how to be transparent, how to, not take a lot of BS, be respectful, but also stand your ground, like, the things that you will still install in your children that make them well-rounded human beings to go out into the world. Okay. So I felt like that was a weird little answer for her. But nonetheless, they did have a moment over it because they started talking about, how Donovan's father wasn't there and how her father was, her kid's father isn't there and how it's their loss that they missed out on their children. Donovan gets a little bit emotional because he feels like, his mama always say it's no girl good enough for him, but here he is actually with someone who may be good enough for him. And like I was saying here, like I think Donovan, I think Donovan's mom like Carmen more than Donovan, honestly. And I don't even think he like her, to be honest. Okay. She tried to get mama was like, let me get your number, he was like, Mom, chill. No, I said Donovan is not trying to take this to the end. Okay. He said ain't no need to exchange no numbers, Mom. See, you doing too much. And y'all, I'm not gonna hold y'all. I don't know if y'all caught it. I don't know. Yeah, she said winner, chicken dinner. She loved her. Now I don't know if y'all caught it, but when his mother first came, she was like rambling a little bit, and she was like, when's her birthday? When's her birthday? And he was like, Ma, don't do that. Don't do that. And I was like, he don't even know her birthday. Y'all can't tell me he do. I bet you if we ask Donovan right now, what's her birthday, he ain't gonna have an answer. He ain't gonna have no answer. But Donovan mother is amazing. I really, really like her. She's fun. She's caring. You could tell, and I feel like she is ready for a daughter-in-law. Like she's like, where's the babies at? Like I'm trying to get this man a woman so we can get some grandchildren. And yeah, I caught that in the beginning. And I was like, Donovan is just bringing this girl around for fun, which makes me think like, why would he bring his mom? Everybody else was bringing everybody else except for their parents. So why, like, he could have just picked somebody else. But then again, he did say he was closest to his mom, and he already brought Phil. So who else was he going to bring? Do he got brothers and sisters? Is he an only child? He might be an only child. I don't know. Wait, did he get her something for her birthday on the show? No, I'm saying that the mother asked him when's her birthday, and he was like, "Mine, not right now. Like, don't ask me that right now, because that man don't know that girl birthday. Okay, they just met 2 days ago, and now they meeting each other's parents. Child, this is ghetto. That's what I'm saying. This is so ghetto. But I'm not gonna hold you because men be introducing people to their mother all the time, and that don't mean nothing. It don't mean absolutely nothing. Sometimes these mamas be down with the get down, girl after girl after girl after girl. She know the real girl, the side piece, the smash piece, and everything in between. Okay. Oh, his siblings are in Cali. Okay. Donovan was married and has children. He was married. Okay, then never mind, y'all. But either way, Mama really liked her. Okay, point of the story is Mama really liked her. Okay, y'all, dang, y'all be ready to go in the comments and start correcting me and whatever. Okay, the real, I'm just saying, I'm just saying. Oh, I love y'all. Okay, y'all really be trying to check me. Okay, check me then. Okay. Um, she would definitely be a fun mother-in-law. I swear she would. She could. Let's trade. Shade. So Sabrina goes to sit down with look, Makado says mom says that she's a winner chicken dinner. Winner chicken dinner. That was so cute. Okay. So Sabrina and Demetrius sit down to talk. Okay. So she says that they really have a lot of common, but there's some things that she want to talk about. Okay. She want to talk about how the submissive thing. And Demetrius, like, we already talked about this. Like, I don't want you to be submissive like that. Okay. I don't want you barefoot and pregnant. Like, that's not the submissive I want. She's like, well, I feel like the leader in you will, like, try to take over the relationship. And he was like, oh, okay, now I understand what you're saying, right? But I just don't understand Sabrina, because when Sabrina starts talking about she don't want to take his last name and this, that, and the other, I got a little bit of loss. I mean, I get it, right? I get it. But the main reason why I want to take my husband's last name is so that when we have children, we all have one last name. It has nothing to do with, losing my individuality or anything like that. It just has to do with us wanting to be a family dynamic. Like, we're building our own family. Then it just so happens to have your last name, and that's fine, right? Okay. So she's like, well, I didn't change my name in my last marriage. And I was like, look, it worked out for you. So you already planning, like, if y'all was to get married, that this wouldn't be a thing? Like, girl, now I'm just curious. Like, if Sabrina did have kids and she did marry him or whoever she marries, would she give the kids his last name? Or would she be like, no, the kids gonna have my last name too? Is she gonna build her own family, or is they gonna build a family together? What's happening? These are the questions that run through my mind when I hear this type of stuff. So if y'all did have kids, who last name they gonna have? I don't know. You say, are you dropping your last name so quick? But this is the thing, right? I haven't legally changed my last name, but it has nothing to do with the fact I don't want to. It has everything to do with the fact that I'm lazy. Okay, the fact that I don't feel like changing my social security card, changing my insurance, driver's license, all that, it has the fact to do with all of that. Nothing to do with the fact that I don't want my husband's last name, because I really, really, really do. It's just a lot of things that I gotta do to get it. Okay. And but my main reason for wanting that name is because of my daughter. I want us all to be one family. Just one family. That's all. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay. Like, I just wonder, like, is she gonna be the one to have kids and be like, no, my kids gonna have my last name. I don't care if you their father, I don't care if you my husband, I don't care nothing. Like, Sabrina's a weird one. She's a weird one. And that has nothing to do with being submissive. By any means, you have the right. You have the right. But is it gonna hurt you? Probably not. Probably not. But okay. Is she gonna make her man take her last name? They gonna be all, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. So, like, is she the type of woman who needs a less, I don't want to say masculine. What's the word? A beta male? Is that what it's called? Because it's not an alpha, right? What kind of male would she need in order for her to feel like validated somehow? Hyphenate the last name. Jessica, come through with the common sense. Come through with the common sense of it all. Like, girl, you can still keep your last name. A Sigma male? Okay, maybe. But anyway, I'm just trying to figure out what type of man this girl needs, because I think out of Donovan, Demetrius, and Tori, she had three different types of men. They were literally three different types of men. They were different by all means. They look completely different by all means. And she still couldn't figure it out. She needs a Cornelius child, please. Okay. Um, so then he asked her, did she want to go meet his family? He was like, my family's in town, and I want to know if you want to go meet my family. Now, I wonder if she really thought, like, he was just really trying to introduce her to his family, or if he made it clear that this was part of the show. Because the way he said it was like, my family's in town and I would like to know if you would like to meet my family. I don't know if Sabrina knew that this was part of the show, because I feel like if she knew that this was part of the show, she probably would have went. And when she realized that it was part of the show, she realized that she effed up. Okay, so that's why she probably did what she did. But my question is, I'm just trying to figure out, did she know? Hmm. Hmm. Because he did, the way he put it just made it seem, because she was like, no, I don't want to introduce you to, she was like, no, I don't want to meet your family. I don't want to meet your, you say it's cat. She knew and played dog. Sabrina need a dog. Okay, y'all. Okay. So y'all said she knew. Okay, so it wasn't the wording that threw her off. She just knew and she didn't want to meet him. And this what made me realize, like, Sabrina, you're not ready to love at all. Like, out of all the games you done played in this season and episodes and everything. And girl, to be honest with you, I commend you. I really do commend you, because you played the game and you played it well. Okay. But at the end of the day, it's kind of a slap in the face to all the people who were looking for love, especially a slap in the face to Tori, because Tori was really liking you. And you literally played him. You played him. She played him for filth. Like bad. Like really bad. Like poor Tori need to be the hashtag. Okay. Now, she ain't gonna meet the family. That's that. Now Paul brings the kid to meet his brother. And the kid says she feels like it's a little immature to meet the family, but this will help her get to know him better. They go, they sit down, they're talking, and things like that. We find out that Paul was married and he was giving out too many chances when he should have been left. Like, he should have been left his wife plenty times before, okay, but he kept giving second chances until he get burned. Okay, he don't want to be in that situation again. But what I did take away from this whole conversation was at the end, okay, when she said that she feels like they still have a real good friendship, and she doesn't want to force it. Okay, she don't want to force this relationship between the two of them, and she needs to like figure it out. And I'm like, there's nothing to figure out. I don't know why we are going back and forth with this. Well, her brother was kind of cute, right, girl? Let me keep my voice down, because every time I talk about somebody being cute, this man walk out the room. I'm just saying. Okay. Now, y'all, I'm not going to hold you, right? Um, she's basically saying that they don't want to force nothing. They don't want to make it seem like it's something that it's not. So why are we still going through this? Why are we still going through these emotions as if y'all have a connection that y'all don't have? It's definitely not what y'all trying to make it, okay? At least they're both being kind of honest about the fact that they both don't feel like this relationship is really a thing between them. Because even Paul said, after his brother told him that her answers seem scripted and stuff like that, he's like, he just doesn't have, he just has to understand the kid to get it, okay? But he can get it, and he don't want to force this relationship. And that's what they're doing. They're literally in the process of trying to force a relationship to happen. That's not gonna happen. Like, it's just not gonna happen. I'm sorry, you guys. As much like, there's nothing Paul or the kids can say to me to make me ever believe that they are in a real relationship. If they walk off of this together, I will still not believe it. Because, like, no, you could not have been around somebody for this long of a time. I mean, they were together for weeks and weeks on end. They don't went on group places together and all types of stuff. And there's no way y'all could build this relationship right now at the end. Okay. I just don't think it could happen. All the men go meet back up with Tommy. All right. All the all the men go meet back up with Tommy. Last four standing, last gentleman's lounge. Y'all, they want to talk about how these interactions with Clifton says that his family love Joy. They like bring her around. He's just really concerned about the whole traveling thing. And I just feel like they need to really talk about this. Because for me, let me ask y'all if y'all noticed this too. Did Clifton ever really give an explanation on how he felt about her traveling outside of, sometimes I want someone, sometimes I want to be close to her or hold her? Did they ever come to a real, like, kind of a point where they talk about how they talked about this and they understood that this could, cause like, a little rocks in their relationship, but they're willing to work through it and see what it looks like and stuff like that? I feel like for them, for that to be an issue, it was glossed over. Because that's a big issue. I'm sure they probably did talk about it, but I feel like I want to know more. Like, I want to know more about how you guys plan on, getting over this so I could feel comfortable with saying they can make it. Because, like, right now, I don't feel comfortable with saying they're going to make it. He talked, yeah, because okay. So when Paul talks about the where I'm at, Paul says that he took the Kia, and Tommy was like, "You took the Kia? When did this happen?" He was like, "You better be honest. Like, don't be lying. Like, why the Kia?" And he said, "Oh, I want to see, how this is gonna work. Like, blah 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 blah, all this good stuff." And I'm sitting here like, I'm with you, Tommy, because this isn't it. This is not it. Like, I don't know if, like, honestly, y'all, they should have self-eliminated too. Because what are we going to do? We're going to walk up to each other with flowers and be like, I think we're better as friends. For what? Why waste our time? Why? Like, we literally could have just had Joy and Clifton, be happy this episode and be like, this is the final couple and have a reunion next week. Because, like, they really just dragging this out for no reason whatsoever now, okay? Donovan talks about how, he asks how Sabrina don't take no accountability for nothing. So Tommy was like, what's she not taking accountability for? And he was like, she still can't make a choice. She's just going back and forth about like who she want to be with. And at this point, it's time to make a choice. And so he was saying he going with someone who is solid, someone who's going to actually have his back, and that is Carmen. And I was like, it sounds like you don't really want Carmen, but it's giving you picking her because the kid, because Sabrina don't want you, which makes my wheels turn a little bit. All right, because y'all know when I start talking out loud, I'm playing stuff back in my head. Donovan wanted Sabrina to pick him, but wasn't he in the bunk bed sleeping with Carmen? Wait. Did Donovan go meet Sabrina with the intentions of breaking up with her and everything like that already because he had slept with Carmen? Or did he really go to her to have a conversation and try to get her to, pick a side, pick a side, pick a side? And then when she didn't pick his side, he was just like, you know what? You're right. I'm gonna go be with Carmen because she's solid and she got my back. But you had already slept with Carmen, right? Now y'all can say what y'all want. Oh no, they probably just need to get a child. Y'all saw both of them getting that little old bunk bed together, and you can't tell me that they didn't do it, okay? Because if two people get in a little bunk bed, okay, together, when a bunk bed is this big, he's this big, and she's this big, okay? Because she got all the stuff going on. You can't tell me that she was not sleeping on top of him. Okay, just saying you can't tell me she wasn't sleeping on top of him. I'm saying, okay. So now I'm starting to question. See, y'all, when I start thinking out loud, I start thinking, what this look like? So why Donovan even go through all of that with Sabrina? Because it don't seem like he was like, consistent. Hmm. Hmm. He could have been that consistent when he was in the bed with Carmen. A lot of smashing been going on during the season. Jonathan wanted to get in front of the enemy. Child, and so did Sabrina. That's what Sabrina definitely jumped in front of the enemy this season, child. Okay. Donovan was about like one of the guys. I don't know. Look, I don't know, y'all. When you start hearing these things out loud, you start thinking about some stuff, and you start playing some stuff back, and then you just sit there and you look at it like, this is foolish. This is really foolish. But okay. So basically, Donovan said he picking Carmen, but like he should have if he smashed her in that daggone retreat. I'm just saying. I mean, I would be mad if I was Carmen and he picked Sabrina after he done smashed me up at the retreat on the bunk bed. I'm just saying, child, I gave it to you in a bunk bed. Like, don't do me like that. Do not, don't do me like that. And not only in a bunk bed, but in a bunk bed in a house full of people. Okay. So come correct. Come at me correct. Put some respect on my name. P.O. was going live at the next episode and spilling all the tea allegedly. Get ready, folks. Child, somebody screen recorded. Because these people always going live somewhere, talk about something, doing something. It don't even be nothing. Okay. He was 38, hot with Miss Mamas. Okay. All right. So look. So you said PO talk too much. That's all they do is talk. Talk, talk, talk. They be on all each other lives and everything. That's a lie. Demetrius tells Sabrina that she okay. So damn, where am I at? Oh, so then Demetrius told Tommy that Sabrina said she ain't want to meet his family. So Tommy was like, whoa, that's a big one. So like, how do you feel about that? So what do you think about that? So look, this is what I'm gonna tell you to do, bro. Take her out, have this conversation with her, and see whether or not you want to take her whether or not she's ready for love. So I was like, okay, so this is supposed to be like the Sabrina elimination, maybe. Okay, so what's supposed to happen was Donovan was supposed Demetrius had took Sabrina out, okay, and Demetrius was supposed to be talking to first of all, Demetrius kept talking about something they could rebuild. We could rebuild. It's never too late to rebuild. Rebuild what? Help me. Help. Anybody in the back, in the front, on the side. What are they rebuilding? I need one answer. What are they rebuilding? He's talking about stuff. Oh, it's never too late for us to rebuild on our connection. What? Okay, you know what? Y'all just do whatever y'all want to do over here. Y'all just let these people just they just let these people do whatever they want over here, okay? Sabrina sat there, okay, because she realized that him saying that he told them that she didn't want to meet the family. She started getting on go. She started going off, going to tell him about how she realized that through this process and this, that, and the other, and all this other stuff, and now she feel like she want to get ahead of the enemy child, and she want to go ahead and she going to eliminate herself. I said, girlfriend knew she was about to get dumped. She knew she was about to get eliminated. She knew she was about to be told, you're not ready to love. She flipped that issue around with him and made this his elimination. Yo, Sabrina really won, y'all. Sabrina had 3 guys, okay? Literally sent 2 of them home. Well, no, Donovan's still there, okay? Sabrina had 3 guys, sent 1 home, and then turned around, played the other one all the way to the end, and then left him cold-blooded, sitting there. Told him that she was leaving. And he gonna talk about something. Well, I started with you, and I'm gonna finish with you. I mean, we're gonna leave separate, but we're gonna leave together. Demetrius, shut up. Demetrius didn't care. He didn't care. He's like, I just don't understand how she would do this. Like, she knew she's been my number one. Please, neither one of y'all cared for each other. I don't care how y'all want to spin it sound and make it sound, whatever. Didn't care for each other. But did y'all like this video? Hold up. Where my phone at? I heard you, phone. Let me see. I feel like an old woman. Let me see. Did y'all like the video? Please like the video, y'all. Let me go in here.
Did y'all like the video?
Not 24. See, this is what I'm saying. It's y'all doing me like Donovan was about to do Carmen after he done smashed her in that bunk bed. He was trying to pick Sabrina. And I don't like that. Because, like, if I'm going to let you, okay, in the bunk bed, in a house full of people, the least you could do. All I'm saying is, y'all like the video. That's the point. The point of this is like the video. Okay, and if this is your first time here, please subscribe. Okay, have fun with us, hang out with us, chill with us, laugh with us, drag with us. Okay, do all that with us. Okay, go ahead and join us. Okay, and subscribe. Sabrina would have made it to the end. Demetrius still wanted to make it with her at the end. She surprised me. I thought she would at least wait until the decision day. See, no, because you could tell that Demetrius was really starting to realize that he didn't that he probably didn't think she was really ready for love. And the way his wording was, it was going in that direction, which is why she stopped him. And she was like, "Oh no, this not gonna be me. This is not gonna be me." Like, nah, you're not about to eliminate me, child. I'm the eliminator, okay? I'm the eliminator. Okay, didn't she tell Donovan that he could be next? So what you're not about to do is let me be next. No. Sabrina not that, she's not that girl. Okay, so I said that's how y'all be treating me. Okay? Just go ahead, have me wherever you want to have me. And all I wanted was to like the video. And then you almost gonna go over there and pick Sabrina, but then you just gonna come back to me because Sabrina don't want you. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It seems to me like he was trying to convince her to stay, or was it just me? I don't think he was gonna try. I feel like he realized that if he was going to try to convince her to stay, I don't know. I never got that he was trying to convince her to stay. It could just been how I watched it, but who knows? We don't know now because they both went home together. Y'all, oh, were you having a bad day too, at least? Well, I'm glad we cheering you up. Yes, they always sent you on head. Child, that's what they be doing. That's what they be doing. Well, the reunion is gonna be super duper lit. Okay, when we see all the behind footage and everything, and everybody starts seeing the footage of themselves and they start talking, it's gonna be a mess. And I really, really hope that they had that lady who was there last year come back because no shade to Tommy or whatever, but I need a little bit of the mess to happen. Okay, just a little bit. Because y'all know normally Tommy be like, stop it. No, no, cut it out. That's enough. Moving on. We adults. We grown adults. Okay, we're not going to act like this on TV. We're not going to portray ourselves like this on TV. And I just need for somebody to say, go ahead, act the fool so I can watch it. Just a little bit. Give us a little bit. um, he took his wife's last name. They took each other's last name. Oh, that's cute. That's different. That's real different. Okay. As long as Herman would say, it's safe to say that this season was complete trash. I just got news that my good friend who was like my big brother. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. My prayers go out to you. Okay, your family, his family. And I really, really, hope that you get through this. I hope you get through this too, Elise. And I'm happy that we could bring you a little bit of laughter. Okay, we praying for you. Let's give Sue Ellie some virtual hugs and some prayer hands, okay? Because we love her and we need her to be in a good spirit, okay? If she ain't taking your last name, then I then wait, then I ain't cheating. Then it's all right to cheat. If she don't take the last name, it's all right to cheat. Is that what you tried to say? I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, but yeah, so that's what happened, y'all. And so instead of Demetrius telling her that she not ready to love, he said she's ready to love. She decided to say that she wasn't ready to love. I just feel so this season was complete trash. I'm not gonna hold you. I really feel like it got off to a slow start. The climax was not climactic. And even the ending of this isn't surprising. It's not like we have any real connections. These people literally was hopping all around from person to person to person. We had no one to like really pick. Like we was never like, oh, these people's making it, now they not making it. Like we had no solid couples from the beginning. The one solid couple we had is still here. But this was really not it, y'all. It's not it. This was not it. This is what happens when you rush into a season right after another season and you don't take the time to properly do it right. We get a lackluster season of Ready to Love because not for nothing, y'all. Not for nothing. Y'all can say what y'all want. Last season it was okay. Okay. But behind the scenes and all the extra drama and all that other stuff made it jumping for us. Okay. The season before, all the other seasons that I remember that I've watched, I've actually enjoyed those seasons, whether it was good enjoy or bad enjoy. I enjoy this one. I'm just here. I'm just here going through the motions with y'all. Because I really feel like I enjoy watching it when I'm watching it, but then when I go back to like take my notes, I'm like, nah, this didn't give what I was giving, what it was supposed to give. And I think that's because I just have so much fun with y'all in the chat that it makes it more exciting than what it really is. Like, I still have not taken my notes from Married at First Sight, and I just do not want to. Like, I had so much fun with y'all in the chat. I just feel like if I could just remember anything that happened from that episode, I would be fine. They give me Mike and Shay vibes. Who? The resort season was real good. Yes, see, they need to do that. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. Give us the resort season one more time, two more times, three more times, because that's when it get interesting. But this season really lacked something. Even the drama that they keep trying to make drama is not even real good drama. Like Mm. Y'all know how we got good drama last season. Last season we had nothing but drama, but y'all, it was good. This ain't even good drama. This is just like I don't care. I really don't care. This whole season, this track, this cast, everybody. I feel like yeah, I'm ready for the next one. Uh huh. So that's that. That was Ready to Love. And yeah, y'all, we did that. We gonna talk about put a ring on it. Now, I'm not gonna hold y'all. Y'all, I actually am liking put a ring on it, and I think it's because I expect what I'm expecting from put a ring on it. And because my expectations is what I'm getting, I'm fine with that. So we're gonna be back a little bit later, probably around like 7 o'clock for put a ring on it. So make sure that y'all free up y'all schedule, have some time. I'm gonna set the live. Y'all come back and join me for put a ring on it because I'm really, really liking it. This season is I'm out. This season is I'm out. What do you mean? Sydney and Phil lasted. No, they did. Sydney and Phil broke up. Sydney and Phil done. Ain't no fit Sydney and Phil. Ain't nobody together from last season. No, I'm lying. Cornelius and Camille still together. And Zadia and Nahum are together, I believe. So maybe they did find their love, I guess. But yeah, Phil and Sydney broke up. Yeah, I know. That's why I said y'all put y'all hopes in these couples if y'all want to. Y'all go ahead and do that. Give them a couple of months. And then I'll see y'all again. And when I'm doing my rant video about how the relationship fell apart, because y'all know they gonna put it out there, and I'm gonna be sitting right here waiting for it. But that's Ready to Love, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope you like this video. I hope that you actually subscribed if you're new here, and all that good stuff, y'all. If you are catching the playback, make sure you drop me some yellow hearts. Let me know that you was here. I appreciate you all so much. Let's make bets next time. Bet. Next season of Ready to Love, we're gonna make bets. That's what you mean? You want to make bets on who gonna make it, who not gonna make it? Or you want to make a bet on Joy and Clifton if they gonna break up and how long it's gonna take? Because we could do that bet. Let me know what y'all want to do, okay? I'm gonna put the poll up and I'm gonna screenshot that ish, and I'm gonna wait until the time come, and I'm gonna pull it back up and show y'all like, look, remember y'all said that Joy and Clifton was gonna make it 6 months. Child, it's month number 3. What I tell y'all? Yes, Judge Lintola is coming out with a show. It's called Marry or Quit. Commit or Quit. Commit or Quit. Yep, it's called Commit or Quit. And basically she is watching couples go through their regular life and stuff like that. It's like divorce court, but like more extreme. And then at the end, she either rips up their marriage license or they end up getting married. Or they I'm gonna do a poll. Watch. As soon as I get off of here and I set my next live for put a ring on it, I'm gonna put a poll up and let y'all vote. So make sure y'all look out for the vote and vote. Okay. So this way, when the time come, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. I'm gonna screenshot it and I'm gonna take it down in like a couple of days because I don't want y'all coming back, re-clicking the poll a couple of days later, a couple of months later, trying to lie. Okay? Okay. But anyway, y'all, I will talk to y'all later. I am going to be reviewing the Tola show. I am. We'll be back for put a ring on it. All that being said, y'all, I'm out of here. Peace. Yes, can we get more likes before the stream ends? How long we gotta sit here until we get the likes up? Let me see. I ain't got nothing but time. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. See, this. I got an attitude. I got a whole attitude. I got an attitude, y'all. I got an attitude. I don't care. I got an attitude. You know what? It is what it is. I'll see y'all later. Peace.